Good evening. It's great to be here. Why don't you come and sit beside me, and when the sun goes dark we can talk until the morning comes. And when the light comes knocking, we can go out walking towards another setting sun. And time is of the essence. Get time without your presence, it clicks along like a broken song. So if you're going somewhere, can I go too? Ask me anything and I'll answer true, 'cause time just feels so spent when I walk with you. And I don't know why. If I have to leave, can you come along? I'll take you to a place where we both belong. And I can be so weak, but I feel so strong when you're by my side. When you're by my side. People say love's like a canvas, colors in our hands, just waiting for us both to start. Some people say that love is simple. I don't think it's simple. I think it's a work of art. And time is of the essence. Get time without your presence, it clicks along like a broken gun. So if you're going somewhere, can I go too? Ask me anything and I'll answer true, 'cause time just feels so spent when I walk with you. And I don't know why. If I have to leave, can you come along? I'll take you to a place where we both belong. And I can be so weak, but I feel so strong when you're by my side. 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 Thanks very much. Thank you, everybody. Well, it's wonderful to be here, and I'm Bobby Joe, and this is the first time I've played where there were tissues everywhere, all over the... So if you're going to be extra emotional tonight, don't worry. There's a box of tissues within 6 feet away, no matter where you are. So there you go. Yeah, you can wave them like a hanky. Yeah, exactly. This is great. Well, I'm so delighted to be here, and really honored to be a part of this series. And I've been become good friends with Pastor John, and this is just really wonderful. So I'm going to play you one of the first songs that I ever wrote. This one is called "A Place to Belong," and I wrote this when I was just a little kid, starting to realize that maybe I didn't fit in where I grew up, and I grew up Independent Fundamental Baptist. So if any of you guys know what that's like, it's like a little bit like Westboro Baptist Church kind of stuff, only it's not quite as bad. But I grew up in a really... that's kind of all I knew for much of my life. And then I came out. I'm gay, and I came out at 23. And this is one of the songs that started opening the world for me again and making me realize that maybe I didn't fit in, but maybe there was a place that I could fit in somewhere. And so this one is called "A Place to Belong." Well, I have watched thousands of sunsets and seen the moon dissolve and resurrect, and I have slept in hundreds of bedrooms but never once woke up at home. Oh, but I believe that there is a place where my heart is, a place where I can be happy, for that land wherever I go. But all I've got are broken guitar strings to help me sing my broken songs. Well, I have walked distant canyons, have prayed at hundreds of altars and raised my hands at crystal cathedrals, but never once heard. Oh, but I believe that there is a hand that is holding me as I walk this land, and it's guiding me, and it understands, and it carries me when I am weak. But all I've got are broken guitar strings to help me sing my broken songs. And even though I feel I've seen everything, to belong, a place to. Oh no, all I've got are broken guitar strings to help me belong. No. Thank you. There's two things that I find kind of interesting out this when I wrote it when I was, and one of the first things, chorus that says, "I feel I've seen everything." Song about how I don't fit in. And it's wonderful how sometimes the divine has a sense of humor or a little bit of irony to the way that I did, and so I'm ended up as a songwriter for a living. How's those sound? Can you guys hear me okay? Everything clear? All right, fantastic. Good. City stars, I can't let my not know where to lead 'em. Plus that would mean I need 'em, and that would be too hard. I need some love to chase away my dark. La da 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 da. I need some love to chase away my dark. La da 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 da. I broke my heart before, so I know it hurts, no need to show me. And it's been years since I left the shore, and I hear the sirens getting lonely, but I don't want them to know me. I've got too many scars. Oh, how I need some love to chase away my dark. La da da da. Some love to chase dark. La da 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 da. La da da da. So far this sinking ship, so far it's past the point of leaving, and I am too scared to take the trip to out where the loved and lost are meeting. But the heart is prone to beating, and souls aren't meant to starve. So I need some love to chase away my dark. La da 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 da. I need some love to chase away my dark. La da 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 da. I need some love to chase away my dark. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Tiny guitar time. Here we go. All right, this next song is a song called Be Mine, and this is the first song I wrote that ever made it onto the radio. So you might have actually heard this song. And this song is, it starts out with a whistle. And when I started out, I was not the best whistler, but my partner at the time was a fantastic whistler. And so what we did is we had him whistle on the song, and he really likes that because he likes to say that the same time I got on the radio, he got on the radio, and technically he got on the radio first because it starts out with a whistle. So not that anyone's counting, but he's a little competitive. So so this one is called Be Mine. Chasing love like vines on trees, chasing each other like a couple of waves on the sea. And even though we don't know why, we go together like strings and guitars. We go together like a couple of stars in the sky, shining in the deep dark midnight. And I know full well that things won't always be this right. But what I realized tonight is I don't want anyone else. I don't want anyone else but you. I don't want anyone else but you to be my world, to be mine. I promise the whistle's better than the recording, okay? This is just, me doing it and kind of get through. Okay, anyway, just okay. We fit together like a coat on a hook. We fit together like two words of a really good book. One with a happy ending, of course, and we love each other like a favorite tune. We love each other and we'd better admit it soon. 'Cause there's no use pretending when I don't want anyone else. I don't want anyone else but you. I don't want anyone else but you to be my world, to be mine. And I don't want anyone else. I don't want anyone else but you. I don't want anyone else but you to be my world, so be mine. So be mine. Thank you very much. Thank you. My whistle has improved over 13 years of practice, so it's gotten a little better than it was the first time. Oh, my fearful heart, they say it's safe here, but it gets so hard sometimes. I need a brand new start. Out past these city streets, beyond their borderlines, and I fought my demons down. And when they finally fell, oh, what a graceful sound. You saw me through the crowd. You came and found me, and you wrapped around me, and oh, my love, carry me away, carry me away. I want something, and oh, my love, carry me away, carry me away. I want something more. Oh, my unclean hands, where have you been? At least tell me these wounds are mine. I need a brand new plan, one where before I leap, at least I look inside. And I tried to fill my cup with such ambition that it almost drank me, but it all comes down to love. How it came and found me, and it wrapped around me, and oh, my love, carry me away, carry me away. I want something, and oh, my love, carry me away, carry me away. I want something more. Oh, my fearful heart, I need a brand new start. And I fought my demons down, I fought my demons, and when they finally fell, oh, what a graceful sound. You saw me through the crowd. Oh, oh, you came and found me, and you wrapped around me, and oh, my love, carry me away, carry me away. I want something, and oh, my love, carry me away, carry me away. I want something more. Thanks very much. All right, let's see. All right, so this next song is called "Lion in the Summer," and when you're growing up, we all have different fears growing up as kids, and there's a whole different variety, smorgasbord of them that we all have. But when I was growing up as a kid, I had one really specific fear, and it was based on this thing called the rapture. And for those of you that are unfamiliar, who all knows what the rapture is, basically? Yeah, okay. Oh, everybody here. Okay, never mind. Well, when I was a kid, when you're at 6 years old, your idea is really simple what the rapture is, and that's at any second Jesus could come back, and he's going to take all the good people with him, and then all the bad people are going to be left behind. And in my world, the bad people, if you to make it to the rapture, you had to pray a really specific prayer. And you had to mean it with all your heart. And if you meant it with all your heart, then you were one of the good people that's going to get to go to heaven, and then not one of the bad people. Well, no matter how many times I prayed the prayer when I was a little kid, I never knew if I meant it enough. And so I was always really nervous, thinking that at any second my parents are going to take gonna disappear, and we watched movies where the rapture would happen and someone would just disappear and their clothes would fall down right there. And there's one especially, I remember a school teacher where she disappeared and her glasses fell on top of her clothes, and then that was it. And so I remember like my parents taking the dog for a walk and being gone a little too long, and me thinking, well, that's it, they're gone forever, so I better start packing up cans of beans because it's going to be a long apocalypse without mom and dad. I've since grown out of that fear, but most days, but still there's sometimes every now and then where an earthquake will come through San Francisco, and the last one came through at 3 o'clock at night, and my eyes popped open, and the first thing I thought was, he's here! Jesus is here, and I'm still here, and that's a problem. So anyway, so this song is called Lion in the Summer, and it's just about kind of dealing with those fears, and we'll give it a shot here. Answers don't come easy like they used to, like they did when I was 17. And if it's this bad now, I wonder what it's gonna be like when I'm 63. The minute hand keeps moving and I can't escape its sound. We're falling down an hourglass that never turns around, and my spirit leaves me and I don't know where it goes. Feels like I do the same things over and over, and if Jesus comes for me, I don't think that I'll ever be prepared. And I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season I'm just scared. I shook my fist at God, but still that didn't stop the angels watching over me. I tried to lose my faith, but I just can't escape the feeling someone's holding me. I know there's someone up there, and I hope I make them proud, but most days I do best if I just keep my dark side down, and my spirit leaves me and I don't know where it goes. Feels like I do the same things over and over, and if Jesus comes for me, I don't think that I'll ever be prepared. Oh no. And I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season I'm just scared. Out on the water I feel healthy and sane. I hear my sons and daughters calling my name, and I've never seen them, but I know just the same, they're there. I've got these fears and they're tied straight to my chest. I've got these dreams and no idea what's best, but I see the waves and hear them tell me to rest. They're there, they say. And I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season, well, my spirit leaves me and I don't know where it goes. Feels like I do the same things over and over, and if Jesus comes for me, I don't know if I'll ever be prepared. And I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season, I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season I'm just scared. Thanks very much. Thank you. Okay, this next song has a little bit of a sing-along to it if you guys are brave out there and want to help me out. This one is a really simple sing-along, and it's just... the words are, but I know my true name, and it goes like this. It's kind of like... but I know my true name. But I know my true name. Really simple. You guys want to try it with me? Let's give it a shot. But I know my true name. But I know my true name. Wow, you guys are like practiced at this whole sing-along thing, you know, it being a church, so this is perfect. Okay, so this song is a song I wrote about knowing who you are. And when you grow up, you have a lot of people trying to tell you who you are, and some of those voices are negative. And it's easy to let those stick to you and kind of follow you around, the negative voices. And this song is one I wrote about knowing yourself. And so I got to sing this with the Turtle Creek Chorale, which is a 200-voice choir out in Dallas, Texas. And it was a really beautiful experience. So we're not 200 voices, but we are small but mighty. So we'll have fun with this one. And here we go. So this one is called Strong Enough. Careful the doors that you open with the words that you speak and the people who will hold them. 'Cause long ago someone told me I was broken and it stuck. I've tried to pull the words away, but my hands are never strong enough. Have you ever heard a shadow sentence that filled your spirit with shame? People can call you by so many things that aren't your true name. And yes, we all get angry. And yes, we all get tired. But just remember, what leaves your heart can fuel or fade someone else's fire. So be careful the doors that you open with the words that you speak and the people who will hold them. 'Cause long ago someone told me I was broken and it stuck. I've tried to pull the words away, but my hands are never strong enough. When a hurting soul hurts, you know they're only passing the pain. They probably don't know your story, and they don't know your true name. That you are loved and forgiven, that you are good at your core, that you are stronger now because of the shadowlands you've walked through before. So be careful the doors that you open with the words that you speak and the people who will hold them. 'Cause long ago someone told me I was broken and it stuck. I've tried to pull the words away, but my hands are never strong enough. And just takes a second to feel it, but it can take a lifetime to heal it. And it just takes a second to feel, but it can take a lifetime to heal. Long ago someone told me I was broken and it stuck. I've tried to pull the words away, but my hands are never strong enough. My hands are never strong enough. But I know my true name. Here's the sing-along part if you want to join me. But I know my true name. Long ago someone told me I was broken, but I know my true name. Someone told me I was broken and it's stuck, but I know my true name. People can call you by so many things, but I know my true name. People can call you by so many things, but I know my true name. Fantastic job. Sing along. Thank you so much. That was great. I am a haunted house, and it's 3:15. And there are flashes of blue light as my love of life fights with the pain in me. I am a haunted house, and there are eyes behind my doors. You're going to have to walk about if you want to figure out what the fear is really for. See the markings on the cedars, hear the writing on the wall. There is someone in the window, there is no one there at all. I am a haunted house, and there are spirits in these posts. And if you want to come near, you're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. You're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. I am a haunted house, and there are shadows in my seams. I feel the sharp teeth of dark memories trying to feast upon my dreams. And there's a picture on the shelf, it's of a boy who's nearly 10. And behind him's just a warm red glow where somebody should have been. Oh, see the markings on the cedar, hear the footsteps down the hall. There's someone in the window, there's no one there at all. I am a haunted house, and there are spirits in these posts. And if you want to come near, you're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. You're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. We'll see the markings on the speeders, hear the footsteps down the hall, and the specters in the mirror that don't look like me at all. So I burn a candle slowly, 'cause there isn't much light left. And what's dancing in the darkness has my deep feet upon its bread. Oh, see the markings on the cedar, hear the footsteps down the hall. There's someone in the window, there's no one there at all. I am a haunted house, and there are spirits in these posts. And if you want to come near, you're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. You're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. Ooh. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right. So I don't know if I mentioned it the last time I was here, but I was a part of the one of the first fires that swept through California. My house was a part of it, and my house burnt down in 2017, and I lost everything that we owned. And I was on tour in Kansas City, Missouri. So the good news is that my partner and I were fine and safe. The bad news was that nothing else was. And so our house kind of burned up and everything in it. And I have such a stubbornly optimistic mind that, you know, I had parked my car at the airport, and when the fire burned the house down and I got the news, the first thing I thought was, well, this isn't the first time you've had to start over with just you and a guitar, and now you have a car. So I was kind of optimistic about it, but still it was a really hard time, and I learned a lot of lessons that year, and so this song kind of came from that, and this one is called "This Year I Learned." This year I learned what it means to be true at the cost of comfortable. This year I learned some things I had of concrete could still be combustible. And as we wait for the dawn, time and marches on, the eternal advancer. But in the eyes of my friends, I think I see it again, the edge of an answer. This year I learned to help the tables turn. Go out and love someone, you don't need any reasons. And things fall apart, but they're not all we are. Lift up your eyes and see the forest through the trees. And lift up your eyes and see the forest through the trees. And lift up your eyes. This year I learned sometimes a fire burns and you don't get to say when or how long or how high or why. You just gotta take a breath, make a decision on what to do with what's left, and hold up your loves till the tears run dry. And as we wait for the dawn, time and marches on, the irresistible dancer. But in the eyes of my friends, I think I found it again, the edge of an answer. Oh, this year I learned to help the tables turn. Go out and love someone, you don't need any reasons. And things fall apart, but they're not all we are. Lift up your eyes and see the forest through the trees. And lift up your eyes and see the forest through the trees. And lift up your eyes. This year I learned sometimes a page is turned for you when you can't turn it yourself. This year I learned sometimes you need your hands emptied for you, so you can finally pick up what you never ever should have put on the shelf. And as we wait for the dawn, time and marches on, the eternal advancer. But in the eyes of my friends, I know I found it again, the edge of an answer. Oh, this year I learned if you want happier, go out and love someone, you don't need any reason. And things fall apart, but they're not all we are. Lift up your eyes and see the forest through the trees. And this year I learned if you want happier, go out and love someone, you don't need any reasons. And we're battle scarred, but that's not all we are. Lift up your eyes and see the forest through the trees. And lift up your eyes and see the forest through the trees. And lift up your eyes. This year I learned what it means to be true, that it costs. Thanks very much. All right, I'm going to take a short break. Do you want to do it now? Okay, cool.
Support him, although he's very accomplished and
I realized I might as well just keep playing. So we're gonna the instrumental part. No, not much of a break. Sure, yeah. Sure.
And then in the room next door is dessert and time to talk with one another.
Fantastic. All right.
So in church tomorrow.
Gotta mention that. That's time's moving on. I don't belong. This might be the last song from me you'll hear. So before I go, I thought you should know a few of the things in my heart I hold dear. Treasure and wealth is a measure that's only decided by what you believe. So go where your soul goes, 'cause all ground is hallowed, and you are not shallow for chasing your dreams. Dance with the dancers, question the answers. Laugh lots of laughter, but cry lots of tears, and be who you are right from the start. And don't give your heart to the cancer called fear. Talk more to strangers. They might be angels or broken souls that God's left in your care. Some will reject you, but love will protect you, and you will be better for meeting them there. So dance with the dancers, question the answers. Laugh lots of laughter, but cry lots of tears, and be who you are right from the start. And don't give your heart to the cancer called fear. No, don't. Avoid pretension. Shoot for redemption. Remember that men are not all what they seem. It's true some are devils, and true some are rebels, but most are disheveled and caught in between. So dance with the dancers, question the answers. Laugh lots of laughter, but cry lots of tears, and be who you are right from the start. And don't give your heart to the cancer called fear. So dance with the dancers, question the answers. Laugh lots of laughter, but cry lots of tears. choose and be who you are right from the start. And don't give your heart to the cancer called fear. No, don't give your heart to the cancer called fear. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks very